Everybody, Chris Gale, Austin, Texas, doing a live stream today because so many people are wanting to know this. So, video cards. Yep, it's rough. So, it's hard to get. My first video card, dug it up. Imagine 128, number 9, out of my Dell. I got at the factory outlet all those years ago, off 183 and Lamar. Nvidia stuff is really hard to get. I mean, back in the old days, like this 6800 XT WinFast lead tech model. Look at that, DVI and S video. Wasn't so hard to get. I could call one of the manufacturers I did reviews with, right? Go out and visit them in California, get a deal when we open. XFX, Alex and Jason over there, they helped me out, got the cards I needed, and off we went. These days, it's trying to get stuff through distribution, which usually means for cards that are in demand, they're very hard to get. Then you're going to have to combo 2, 3, 4, 5 things to get them. It is hard. And then Newegg business account, not worth much. Amazon business account, not worth much. One of the reps came in a couple weeks ago, and I was like, it's really no different than the consumer account. I'm stuck trying to get stuff of everybody else. Same thing for Best Buy. So it's a lot of refreshing. And a grand total of 2 5080s, I've gotten one 5070 Ti, which is already sold. The Zotac. Those guys I've known for a long time. And, on the AMD side, a little bit easier. Got the first Gigabyte 9070. So this one sold as well already. It's gone in a combo. So the other one in a full build, 5070 Ti. Then other 5080 I got, it already is going to an upgrade for a customer, and I've got one more. But Asus, expensive, it's tough, and this is priority full build or upgrade, and then maybe potentially selling it solo, but probably not, because the amount of stuff I have to buy, the amount of time I have to spend getting things, right, is ridiculous. And somehow I have to make money. I mean, we are in Austin, and it is not cheap like when I was a kid, or even in the late 90s when I first started reviewing stuff. So not a whole lot I can do. Just keep trying to get cards. If I have extras, I'll post up. 5090s, I mean, who knows? That's going to be almost impossible to get my hands on. So, and distribution, it's crickets right now from them. Doesn't matter which distribution company I've dealt with in the past. Then I asked about 9070s a month ago, and they had no idea, hadn't launched yet, and still now they don't know if I'll be able to get them. But I've got a few more sourced through some of the business accounts, but when exactly they come in, might get one as soon as tomorrow. And I got rid of my 3090, so I'm kind of in the same boat as a lot of people. I was warning people that they thought they were going to get $2,000 5090s on launch day, and no, I didn't think that was going to happen. It was too tough to do. So 3 orders canceled of the 5080s out of the 5 total orders I got in and made payments for. 2 of those were combo orders only, and so I have to eat hardware. And one of them was canceled through Newegg, comboed with a 32-inch OLED monitor. So I called them. It got canceled. They didn't say anything. I didn't get an update about it being canceled. It just got canceled. So I was like, okay, well, what's going on? I'll call, wait in the queue for quite a while. And it's not old Newegg anymore. I mean, I've been there, walked through the doors back in the day when I was selling ads to them. It's not the same. And they're like, well, there's a cap of 1 5080 per account. And I was like, well, okay, then why didn't it say that when I bought it? Why didn't I get an email or any notification? And I just had to keep checking. I kept checking for it was processing for it to ship. So I guess this is something they manually go in and do that. I don't know. I've been a Newegg account holder since 2004. I have a Newegg business account, but it doesn't matter. You can't get them through them. So I called up. I was like, what, like, why is this? I have a tax exempt account, business account through regularnewegg.com since 2004. I've had it, and doesn't matter. So, and then I got transferred to business to say, what's the process of getting cards? Well, no cards are available. There's no way to get on the list. If a card show up, you can request to do a buy of them. But I tried this 4 years ago and never got anything through Newegg Business that way. So it's really unclear. I'm not sure what can be done about it. I wish there was a way that they would work with people, especially small businesses. If you could go around to a local computer shop and pick up a card versus having to drive to a micro center and hoping, or versus just constantly refreshing, right? It would be easier. I feel like there's a way they could do that, right? Somebody, I mean, Amazon, Best Buy probably didn't want to do that. Newegg, I feel like, maybe they could do something with the business side, but I mean, more than likely it would have to be one of the manufacturers stepping up and doing something, because I don't think Nvidia is going to do anything about it. So anyway, I'll post up on our socials at Game Republic. If we have anything that's extra, we'll see what happens. I don't know, maybe not. Otherwise, I will continue to try to source stuff and then hope maybe distribution will do something where I don't have to buy too much hardware. I'm still selling off EVGA power supplies from 4 years ago because I had to get so many. I finally got all the AIOs through, and I still have AM4 motherboards from 4 years ago for builds. Luckily, the socket lasted a long time. So this time, the Strats stack AM5 motherboards. Hope for nearly as long as a life on that socket and see what happens. So tough to say. Anyway, if you've got any questions, DM, call, message 512-459-2244. Everybody have a good weekend.